but they don't belong in the newsroom.
Just in, scientists discover that Canadian bacon is actually ordinary ham.
This made a lot of people very angry and has been widely regarded as a bad movie.
Miserable bloody Romans, no sense of humour.
With what Dr. Ashland just said, do you concur?
Don't talk to it, Mary. Don't encourage it.
We're just like Kevin Bacon.
The only thing that will redeem mankind is cooperation. I think we can all appreciate the relevance of that now.
Welcome back to another episode of the Hollywood Thumb, a short-form movie news podcast brought to you by the parent podcast It's Just Two Movies. My name is Daniel King. In the studio with me this evening,
hey, I'm Bird.
Bird, anything you want to add before we fucking...
St. Louis-related movie news coming right at you. Cinema St. Louis is buying one of my favorite, probably my favorite theater in St. Louis.
Which one?
The High Point.
I
can't remember how long the High Point has been open, but it's been years.
Yeah, the High Point's been around for a really long time.
Many
years. You
years.
think they're gonna like remodel it and shit, or?
I don't think so, because I don't think it needs remodeled.
Yeah, I mean probably not. Not last time I was there anyway.
So I saved what Cinema St. Louis plans to do. So they're going to, let's see, it says this opportunity will allow Cinema St. Louis to build a community in multiple ways. It says use film festivals and special events to establish the High Point as a unique regional destination to draw visitors to St. Louis. That sounds good.
That's awesome.
Increase access to film and filmmaking for underrepresented audiences. Facilitate empathy, cultural connection, and community interaction through the experience of film. Showcase local talent and bring global, well-recognized films to St. Louis.
Oh, shit.
And a few other things. Like, I could keep going, but I don't want to waste too much. Not waste, but I don't want to take too much time. I love the High Point Theater. If you're in St. Louis and you're not familiar with it, there are two screens. There's the main screen, and then there's the High Point backlot, which is amazing as well. It only seats 40 or 50 people, I think.
I've never been to the backlot.
It's really cool.
I know.
If you get the chance.
I've heard, yeah. I've seen pictures of it, too. I'm like, damn, that looks dope.
Yeah. So at first I was kind of bummed. I was like, oh no, something's bad is going to happen to the High Point. But it sounds like it's a good exchange.
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing. You think maybe we should try to get a, like once they're doing all that stuff, you think I should try to apply for like a It's Just Two Movies fucking thing where we...
I don't know. What do you
watch two movies at the High Point and do the podcast live or something? You know what I mean?
I don't know if that. I have no idea.
That may or may not work. I have no idea.
Right.
It might be worth looking into though, just to see. It sounds like they're going to do a lot of cool stuff there. I'm excited to see that.
Just wanted to bring that.
That's a good one. Some local, a local topic for you.
I don't know how many of our listeners are in St. Louis. Probably not that many. Obviously people we know, but yeah, just wanted to pass that along.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So, movie news, a lot of it going on. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, put
quick fire,
quick hot news. Up your butt. Henry Cavill definitely not returning as Superman now, which I know we talked about last week. It's a very will they, won't they? And they won't. Yeah. So, that's tough. I think he's great casting for Superman. But he's getting to work on a Warhammer project. And if he's involved any way in the creative process, I'm sure this is going to be really cool. I mean, he's a huge fan of the game Warhammer 30K.
Yeah, he's a huge gamer.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Is Warhammer 30K or 50K?
I think it's 40K.
I skipped the one that it actually is.
Maybe 40K.
That sounds about right. I love a tabletop game. I've never played Warhammer. So I don't have any input on it at all, but I do see the miniatures, and I'm like, that looks cool. It's like Space Marines.
So...
Space Marines versus, like, I don't know, alien monster kind of thing.
So it's a tabletop and a video game series too, right? I believe.
Yeah, I think the video games are more widely like, they're okay.
Oh, it's a comic series too. Or it has there is a comic series. I don't really know much about it, but if Henry Cavill is attached, I'm sure it'll probably be good.
I was really hoping they would be like, never mind, we got Henry Cavill back for the next season of The Witcher.
Yeah.
He's a good Geralt, and even though it's not very faithful to the source material, I still like him in it.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll be down for this. A Warhammer 40K thing looks cool.
We'll see.
Down for that. A lot of trailers this week. I tell you what, let's come back to the trailers.
Okay.
Here we go. Quick news for your butt. Indiana Jones 5 reportedly filming a new ending.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep. Because Harrison Ford was too high, I'm sure. He loves to get high and fly a plane, this guy. Ben Affleck in talks with James Gunn to direct a new DC Universe project.
That's Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, excuse me.
Yeah.
Famous bass player, Bella Fleck. That's somebody out there is like, oh my God, can't believe they dropped Bella Fleck.
That's the name of the group, right? Bella Fleck.
I think
and
it's
the Fleck
I think
Tones?
it's the individual. Oh, the
No,
Fleck.
I don't think so.
Is it Bella Fleck and the Fleck Tones?
Bella Fleck, that's the group.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
What's the guy's name?
the main guy?
Yeah. Tim. Tim Johnson.
That's him. How'd you know?
My whole life is a lie.
Is it Bela? I don't even know how to say it. Bella?
Yeah.
Bela? Oh, I guess that is his name. Shit, you were right.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was the guy's name, but I was like,
Well,
I could be mistaken. I haven't looked it up.
Okay,
in
so that
fucking
is his
years.
name, but then there's also a group.
Right.
So he is a banjo player.
What?
Yeah.
Does he play the bass?
I mean, maybe.
I think the thing that I know him for is he has an amazing rendition of the national anthem on like a 7-string bass.
Not that I know of. Maybe that's his bass player in that group, but
Well,
he's
could be,
a
I guess.
he's a banjo player exclusively. So, anyways, we're getting way off topic.
Yeah, anyway, back to this hot news for your butthole. Ben Affleck, yeah, that thing I said it. Maybe he's going to direct some stuff for DC. How do you feel about that?
He's a pretty good director,
Yeah,
so I'm all for it.
That's what I'm saying. Also, huge fucking nerd. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, it sounds like a good combo. Also, Death Stranding getting a movie in the works.
What a boring game.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You think it's going to be a boring movie?
Man, that I just
There's two camps of people out there. Everybody else is like, I don't know why I'm still playing this, and then there's some people that just can't fucking put it
yeah,
down.
and I get it.
Yeah,
I thought it was super fucking boring. I played it for like 2 hours, and I was like, "What am I doing?"
right.
You're just carrying shit around, and then some people love it, and I can see that. I get it.
Just where that's appealing. I tell you, who loves it is fucking Hideo Kojima. Man, he's all about it. He's very excited about.
I think
this,
it's Hideo Kojima, maybe. Whatever. We're probably butchering it.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's Kojima, but because I listened to another video game podcast, I listened to their Death Stranding review, and I was like, this does not sound like a game I would enjoy.
No,
Yep.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I just never played it. But exciting, maybe? You think they'll get Norman Reedus, or are they going to get somebody else?
I don't know. I feel like a movie could maybe work better than the video game. I know that sounds kind of weird.
Because it's not 70 hours of carrying shit around.
Yeah, right. There has to be some, I don't know, dilemma or like it needs more story from what
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
The game itself was kind of cheesy too. Like a lot of the dialogue, just kind of cheesy.
Yeah. How'd that mocap look though?
It looks good.
It looks really
Yeah,
good.
it looks really good.
That's what I see online. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how Death Stranding is.
Avatar, Splish Splash, Taking a Bath, Birdman. On track to achieve the biggest opening box office weekend since No Way Home.
Is that Splish Splash taking a bath in a bird bath? Or is it just a regular bath?
There's like a bird thing in there. They put their hair tubes together and, I don't know. Yeah, ride a bird. Or a birdfish, flying fish.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I figured this would probably do really well in theaters. I don't care about it. We've already talked about it.
Yeah,
so let's probably move on.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here we go. James Gunn reports that Robert Pattinson's Batman will not join the larger DC universe. That's just a fuckload of comic book movie news.
Isn't it always, though?
A lot of it,
kidding.
man, that's most of what they're putting out.
No,
It's
I
like,
get it.
That's the stuff that's all front and center. I don't know if that's just my algorithm, because I do have to go to specific websites to look up news about other stuff, and sometimes that's all that's there also.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know. The Batman not going to be part of the cohesive universe. Maybe they'll do a separate Batman movie.
That's kind of weird.
Thing, because it is really weird because they just did that and it didn't work. They just fucking did it, and they're gonna just do it again.
Redo it.
I think they're gonna just do it. They're gonna do it again. They're maybe DC and DC Dark or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This one has Birdman will fucking love this written all over it. God of War getting a live action series
at Amazon. Yeah.
Currently in development at Amazon. High hopes for that. I mean, if they get the right people involved, that could be an absolute banger.
I tell you what, if they can get the director, I believe the director for the game, I think they could have something. Well, I guess he's the writer.
Well, I mean,
the main writer.
I gotcha.
Corey Barlog, I believe is his name. Yeah. And then Eric Williams directed God of War Ragnarok.
Nice.
But what were we going to say about Amazon?
I was just going to say Amazon's got a fairly decent track record when it comes to high budget series.
Yeah, they're going to throw a fuck ton of money at this.
The Lord of the Rings thing, look, love it or hate it, critically speaking. I understand all criticisms of it. Be totally honest with you, I didn't finish it. I watched half of it and was like, I kind of like this, but I'm not going to finish it.
Yeah.
But there is no argument that it looks incredible.
Right.
Like it looks really fucking good. The Boys. There's a high budget show they've been throwing a bunch of money at.
Yeah.
The Boys is great.
Yeah, it's awesome. Production value is fantastic.
Yeah.
The thing with God of War, though, man, they've got to nail the casting, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be...
Who do you get for Kratos?
Kratos.
Boy.
I don't know.
They should get you. You're just going to have to do a whole lot of human growth hormone, and we'll get you there.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll get you looking
I'm
real
all
ashy.
for it, man.
Once you get huge, we'll get you on crack, and then you'll get real ashy. It'll be perfect.
I'm all for it. Amazon, give me a call.
Right.
I'm on standby.
I'll get swollen, do crack.
I don't have a lot going on, so just kidding.
Get swollen,
man.
do crack. Where am I going with this? Yeah, so and high hopes for that.
Yeah.
Sounds really cool.
Like I said, I think if they get the right people involved with making it and the right cast, you got a fucking winner.
You got a goodie.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Oh, our favorite studio, because we're movie hipsters.
We're fucking hipsters, bro.
Has released the first poster for Ari Aster's upcoming film, Beau is Afraid, which was previously called Disappointment Boulevard. Now, you'll notice if you look up the poster that it's blue, which led to the working title of this film being called Blue Harvest during production. That's a little joke out there for all you Star Wars nerds.
So I just looked this movie up the other day. I don't know if there's a No, because it's post-production, right?
Yeah, it's just a poster so far. I like Ari Aster's stuff, though.
Well, so I still need to watch. I know you know that I didn't care for his Hereditary, but I still need to watch Midsummer.
Midsummer, I think you'll enjoy much more, but
that's what I've heard.
It is way fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to watch that. The cast. Well, yeah, it's got a couple names. Joaquin Phoenix,
yeah.
Amy Ryan, who a lot of people probably know from The Office. She was in Gone Baby Gone.
Bye Bye Baby.
Bye Bye Baby. Oh, it's got Nathan Lane attached to it.
Oh, nice.
It says a decade-spanning portrait of one of the most successful entrepreneurs of all time. Comedy, drama, horror. Okay. Well, because, yeah, he's known for horror. Yeah, I guess we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that looks cool. I definitely would check that out. Okay, so this I thought would be wild because I think you and I joked about this when we heard this was going down. But Christopher Nolan says he recreated a nuclear bomb blast for Oppenheimer without the use of CGI. Was that you and me? I had a conversation with somebody about it. I'm like, I wouldn't put it past that motherfucker to set off a nuke.
I think maybe we did talk about that.
Boy, that's a long time ago. This has been in the works for a minute. But this dude would re-wreck the World Trade Center to make a 9/11 movie. I have no doubt in my mind. And he'd be like, we got the shot.
We got it.
It's just a fucking madman. Makes a good-looking picture, though.
Yeah, he does.
Thoughts about Oppenheimer? The cast is amazing.
So I love Cillian Murphy. I think he's one of the finest actors of our time.
Yeah.
Emily Blunt, also fantastic.
EB.
It has Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh. So I mean, Gary Oldman. I mean, come on, the cast is insane. I still haven't watched Tenet.
Oh,
But I don't know that I will.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
Just be honest with you. To be fair, I would rewatch it for our other podcast. It's just 2 movies and give it another go. But on my first watch, I just didn't care for it.
Right. I'm kind of excited for Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
We'll see how it turns out. I'm sure it's going to be fucking 3 hours long.
Oh, I think you're being conservative.
But I'm all for it. I'm ready.
Yeah. See, we got our first look from Joker 2, Folie à Deux, just getting a nice shave.
So is that okay?
That's the first image from the opening scene.
But in the beginning, since the beginning of time, it was going to be a musical or something, right? Did that get scrapped? I hope.
No, I think it's still going to be. It's going to have musical numbers in it, I would imagine, if nothing. I'm curious to see what it is, knowing that honestly, I might turn it off.
Yeah. So it says just on IMDb: action, crime, drama, music, thriller.
The longer the first one sits with me,
the more you don't like it.
No, the more I think I'm coming around to it.
Oh, really?
I watched it once, and at first I was like, it's pretty good, but it's exactly what I thought it would be. It didn't give me anything. It didn't take me through any twists and turns. It opened up, and I was like, I bet this is kind of what goes on, and that's what happened.
I liked it. I think we've talked about this before. Maybe we're beating a dead horse. I liked it, but I thought there were parts that felt.
I'll beat a fucking horse.
Parts that felt. I don't know, just forced, I guess.
Yeah, some of his laughter I wasn't crazy about. I get it. The Joker's supposed to have an annoying laugh. That's like one of his main fucking traits.
Right.
Hey, our boy John Cho and Catherine Waterston are going to star in an upcoming horror film titled They Listen.
They Listen?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you got? You pulling up anything about They Listen over there?
This is the first thing we've talked about that I'm not familiar with, which is surprising because usually I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. But I have been a little up on the news. No, I'm not seeing anything about They Listen.
I guess they just announced they're going to start working on it.
Oh, really? Okay, so let's see. John, is it John Cho? Is that how you say? Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's look it up. Okay, They Listen. Yeah, it's just in production. So
yeah,
plot under wraps. Catherine Waterston and John Cho, directed by Chris Weitz. So I don't know, not a lot of info there, but
I like John Cho.
Have you watched Columbus? I think I told you that I watched it a while back.
Columbus
with John Cho.
It's not about a school. Thing?
No.
I guess I'm not familiar with that one. Good.
Fantastic drama. I loved it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
It's on.
Did you ever watch Searching?
Couldn't get into it.
Really? Was it the phone and laptop thing?
A lot of it, yeah. It mostly yes, but no detective has it just felt fake. No detective has that kind of connection with a person.
When it got to the end, I was like, well, that's kind of a weird reveal. You know what I mean? But I enjoyed the film, and I like the way they put it together. I like John Cho. I thought his distress level, I bought it.
Oh, he's a fantastic actor.
Yeah. So trailers. This episode might run a couple minutes long. Not a big deal. But I do want to talk trailers because there were quite a few of them this week, and we watched them right before we sat down to record this.
Yeah.
Barbie trailer. What are you thinking about old Barbie?
I mean, the trailer...
Ryan Gosling, Margot Robbie,
and
Simu Liu. The
trailer was funny, but I don't know if that bit is in the movie. I don't
know.
It was like
either way. I will say this because I have a girl. When she was a kid, Netflix made a series called Barbie: Life in the Dream House or some shit like that.
Yeah,
and she loved it, and I also loved it because it was very funny.
Really,
like the jokes in it were great, man. It was just a really funny kids show, and I enjoyed it. We watched the crap out of it. If this is taking any notes from that about like how to punch it up a little bit and make it fun, I'm into it, man. I like Margot Robbie. I love me some Gaz.
It could be good, honestly. Writing credits go to Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, who worked together a lot.
Yeah, what was the last thing Greta Gerwig did? Because I remember being like, damn, she's doing Barbie, huh?
Well, so White Noise is her newest film, and he's the director, Noah Baumbach.
Okay.
I don't know if it's out yet. 20th Century Woman, maybe? No, that's kind of older, isn't it? Or Isle of Dogs, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know.
Lady Bird. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Or did she direct it too?
Let's see here.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She wrote in. Okay.
Yeah. So, good news there. I am looking forward to the Barbie thing. I think that'll be fun. Moving on, let's see here. What do we got? Across the Spider-Verse.
Woo, buddy.
Well, that's some good looking
chills, bro.
Just some good looking
chills.
Good looking stuff.
For real. I was like, when we were watching, I just got chill. Like, I was like, man, this is. It's
so.
Because the writing, you can just tell that.
Yeah,
it matters. You know what I mean?
It's got heart, man. Yeah, that is the biggest thing about the first movie. Of course, the look is intoxicating. Yeah. Of course, the action's great. Of course, it's funny. Of course, it's classic Spider-Man stuff. But it's also, it's powerful. It makes you feel feelings. It's good at that.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we get more of the same from this one.
It looks fucking amazing. Also, just to mention Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac, right? I think.
Okay, yeah. It's Insomniac.
It's going to be out fall 2023. Boom. Can't wait.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to jump on a PS5 for that.
You're going to have to, yeah, exactly.
That's what I'll have to. Let's see here. What else do we have here? 65.
Wow.
With Adam Driver.
That looks interesting.
Look, man, 65, Adam Driver. He's an astronaut. Well, he's going to crash land because he's hit by an asteroid. He crash lands on the planet, and he's like, well, I found a survivor. It's a kid. And he's like, kid, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then something's out there.
Something's lurking.
It turns out he's 65 million years ago, Earth.
And it's fucking dinosaurs.
I love a dinosaur. I'm a dino guy, you might even say. Not just that I will, I dino might. You know what I'm saying?
Dino Mal?
Dino Mal?
So this is a really unique idea. And I don't know if I think these two guys just, like, it's not something that's been done before, right?
Not to the best of my knowledge. Well, no. I was like sort of kind of Planet of the Apes, but different.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I'm sure there's more out there that are similar, but not, you accidentally went back to prehistoric Earth.
But when we were watching the trailer, I was like, oh, okay, this is fresh.
I was thinking like Alien sort of thing,
yeah.
And then just dinosaurs, and I'm like, that's fucking almost worse.
They're like, right.
Right.
They're like, hey, 65 million years ago, this technology existed. And also dinosaurs exist. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a cool, unique.
It's Turok.
Yeah.
Ooh, Turok the dinosaur. I think they made a movie out of that.
Did they?
I could be wrong. Yeah, so that looks fun. I love Adam Driver.
Yeah.
We watched a trailer for The Whale.
Ooh, buddy.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Well, if I wasn't already so depressed, I'm immune to it. It looks very depressing, but I'm into it, man.
I'm right there with you.
It fucking made me sad watching it for a minute and a half. I think I'm really excited to see Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser making a comeback is pretty fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
And this looks like a role.
I think it's cooler.
Lifetime.
I think it's cooler than the Keanu Reeves-sance. Renaissance? I don't know. Somebody figure it out and email us at us just movies@gmail.com.
It's pretty fucked up how Brendan Fraser kind of vanished.
Yeah. If you want to hear us talk on something like that, maybe on us just two movies. The other show.
Maybe we'll get into that.
One more trailer. Scream. I don't know. 6. Scream 6. Is it 6 or 7?
6.
What'd you think of a lady getting stabbed on a train?
I don't care.
That's kind of
sorry.
I will tell you though, the last one that came out, I watched it because I watch a lot of movies for the podcast. I just like to kind of keep up on some current stuff. And
with our boy Jack Quaid.
It wasn't terrible. I like Jack Quaid. I know you can't. Oh, I thought you hated Jack Quaid.
No, why would I say our boy?
Oh, okay.
If I
He is our boy. Let's get him on the phone. Let's get him on the phone. Sorry, cut that in. He wasn't available. He didn't answer.
Damn it! I thought he was our boy.
Sorry about that hard cut. It was just us listening to a ringtone for a long time, and then a voicemail that was like, "Hey, it's me, Jack Quaid. If
you're calling from It's Just Two Movies or the Hollywood Thumb, fuck off.
Right?
Stop calling me.
How'd you get this number again?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good stuff, man. That's pretty much the news. Birdman, anything else you want to give to the people out there?
This has been the news.
That's just grossly inappropriate.
Come on, Ed, it's bullcrap!
A saucy line will not get you far with me.
He's not the Messiah! He's a very naughty boy! Stop being such a dick.
No, it's not schizophrenia. It's just a voice in my head.
Your love of the halfling's leap has clearly slowed your mind.
Good speech. Nice and short.
Leaves more time for drinking. Break out the ale! These men are thirsty!
The Hollywood Thumb is brought to you by It's Just Two Movies and is a production of Blue Cheese and Bacon Studios. Both can be found wherever you get your podcasts.